Welcome back to my channel, Crafts and Collage. This is Janet. And we're going for round 2. I still don't know which color I want to go for. I don't know. Am I in a pink mood or a blue mood? It just feels like they kind of blend into each other in a way, but let's go with blue. Let's see what happens with blue. Now, our yesterday's page was the beige. I had fun doing this. I really enjoyed this spread. Okay, so let's see what blue can give us, but we need to clip these pages closed. Hey, there we go. I'll tell you, having one or two of those big clamps. I mean, I have these clamps all the way down to this size. Isn't that funny? And I use them every day. And having a couple of the large clamps is heaven in my opinion. Okay, so what have we got here? An interesting array of pictures with blue. And you know, I gotta say, folks, I mean, I don't know how many people are watching this. I don't get a lot of views or comments or likes or whatever. It's not why I do this. I do this because I enjoy doing collage and I enjoy crafts and stuff. And I really enjoy sharing ideas and things like that. Like, for example, someone asked me, okay, I'm going to share something really embarrassing and you guys can laugh if you want. It's okay because I'm going to do it again. But since I had the dislocation in my left shoulder and the broken arm, because I had them at the same time, my right hand seems to be a little over. It's like it had to do so much for the 2 or 3 months I couldn't do anything with my left hand that it doesn't draw right anymore. So, okay, you ready for this? Because like this is so funny. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, so let me just get the picture turned around for you. Okay, friends, there's the picture, okay? And that's what I ended up drawing. Like my perspective, it just seems like my right hand is almost overloaded. So I'm going to try this again, and I might film it because someone was asking me in comments if I did any, I was doing any drawing on camera. So I might actually film it, but this is just a wonky copy. See, so, we try, we fail, we try, we fail better, I film stuff because people say they enjoy it, I'd love to get to a point where I'm doing live streams and things. I love that kind of, the idea of interaction while other people are crafting too and stuff. Oh, that sounds awesome. Those are amazing. I'm not sure I want to... Okay, we're going to set these aside just for now. I'm not sure I want to use those in this book. I have that big book, with the globe on it, the really pretty, huge one, that I kind of put sort of special pictures in, if that makes sense. There's certain images that are just like not for a regular glue book. They're kind of, I want to put something really cool around them or special, A lot of this is outdoor stuff. I told you with the blues, a lot of it is outdoor stuff. Oh, that's how it goes. Okay. All right. See, that's a waterfall, and that picture makes almost no sense to me. I guess I see it now, but oh my goodness, that would actually look okay over there, though. And then we have some coastline, which could look okay over there. And then we could place some small pictures over these. That would be okay too, That'd work if we did it that way. What's this one? Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do is... I think we're going to do almost a background kind of thing. and use them that way, and then place some stuff over it. Now I like the ripped edge, so I think we're going to keep the ripped edge on that side, and I'll trim this side. I don't know why I like rough edges so much, you know? I'm not sure. So, are very many of you planning a garden for this summer? The last couple of years I just haven't had the energy, honestly, since the whole, you know, pan thing. And I just haven't had the energy for that. I don't know. And how many of you draw? I mean, do you do other things? I know my channel is a lot of collage and blue book and stuff, because that's some of my favorite stuff to do. But I draw, I paint, I use acrylics and watercolor. I haven't used oils in years. I'm not very fond of oil paints. And I do crochet and tatting. My grandmother taught me to tat on my fingers the way they used to have to for their handkerchiefs and so on. She was born in 1890, so that was a thing. And crochet and knitting and weaving and rug hooking. And I haven't tried any of the diamond art. People seem to think art is really cool. Never had the opportunity to try that. So, but you know, batiking and I've been crafting all my life, and it's something I love to do. So, sure, it would be nice to have a, you know, live videos and stuff. That'd be a lot of fun, but I'm not as concerned about numbers as I am just having a good time with and passing on what silly little ideas I have about doing things, you know, like the folded glue book and stuff. I haven't seen anybody use a folded sketchbook as a glue book yet, so I wanted to try it. It ended up working out smashing. I really enjoyed playing with that book. Super, super enjoyed it. So, all right. There we go. Yeah, I haven't done a glue book page or a collage page with like background stuff like this for a while. Normally it's more a jigsaw puzzle, but there's some that are my favorites. Do you ever go back through your collage? I mean, there are some of the pages I've done I just love. Like the one book I've shown you before, the one we finished not too long ago. There's pages there that I will open in front of me when I want to inspire myself to work and stuff, because I made the pages just for that. And I'm going to make a holder that is almost like a pedestal. My uncle made me one years and years ago. It's lost in the halls of time, but you know, it's like the cookbook holders. Actually, I could buy one of those and it would work just fine. That holds your cookbook open for you, even one that, you know, has two lucite panels where it holds it between the two panels. Because there are certain days I would love to be able to glance up and see certain pages I've done. I love doing this that much. I mean, for me it's inspiring, you know. It's it gives me breath. It gives me breath. That's how I feel about it. And it's, you know, it's I can do this with anything. It's not like I need specifically magazine pictures or anything. You know, you can do it with bits of paper. And heck, I made a page over the weekend. Hang on, I'll show you. I did a page that is nothing but printing of some sort, and I'm just gonna, you know, use it to tear it off and use it for bits and pieces, and who knows. But making it ahead of time means it's there for me to use when I want to. And I really like the way it turned out. See, it's just all kinds of... This is actual old from the 40s, 1940s. I've got the books in the drawer there that they came from, the school books. These are school notes. German, I think, is one of them, and history is the other. I bought them with an estate thing. But isn't that neat? Just a page full of stuff that I can use for any kind of background I want. It's awesome. All right, so we have these two in place. Now this goes this way, so we could actually do two of the, or use this in two different spots. And once we get some of the smaller pictures nicely put in, then it won't look like we've used it in two different spots, will it? There we go. All right, let's overlap that a bit. And I do enjoy using the magazines for a bunch of other things once you kind of harvest all the pictures that you want out of them. They can be used as books to glue on, so that, you know, you just turn the page when you've got too much glue on it. Like, instead of getting glue everywhere, you can mix paint on them, you know, some acrylic paints. You can test sparkles and stuff. Like, you can you can still recycle them, and they're amazing. I love magazines. I hope the printed page never goes out of style. I don't want everything to be electronic. Maybe that makes me sound like a boomer. I don't know, but I really don't want everything to go electronic. I like holding a book. I like the feel of a book or a magazine in my hands. Even though I can't read books anymore because of my eyes, I still love having shelves of them. Isn't that silly? And then a friend of mine sent me some of these first edition, early 1900s, late 1800s type books on spiritualism and stuff. Really interesting stuff. So I've got those, and they're neat. My mom had a set of Dickens that were first edition, printed while he was still alive. She had the whole set. She loved that. That was her banking system back in the day when I was a kid. The set of Dickens, she used to file her money in. Like, Great Expectations was for any family, like baby shower or baby gifts. Of course, A Christmas Carol was about Christmas gifts. I mean, that was her thing. And then Pickwick Papers was the newspaper kids' money. I know that. I remember that distinctly. And there was all kinds of... She used the titles as ways to... you know, Hard Times was the grocery money. That was where she hid the grocery, like the household fund, the emergency fund, things like that. My mother had a heck of a sense of humor. I actually did an art piece, like a drawing, about that very thing. I don't know if you guys are interested in seeing it or not, but it's just... that's kind of a cool project I started that one time. I got 4 or 5 panels done, drawing from memories. And it was like almost an art journal kind of thing from my childhood stuff, like time my mother and I went to pick up the piano I was going to start doing lessons on. Oh, I was just so excited. Picking up a piano, you know, like that's massive for a little kid. Things like that. So watching the first snowfall out of the landing window on our stairs with her. You know, lovely memories, right? So I was drawing pictures of the memory and then writing about it, doing a little note about it. The laundry chute. Do you know how much laundry chutes freak kids out? Holy cow, I hated that thing. I hated it. It always felt like some monster was gonna come up out of it, like from the depths of the laundry chute. Oh my God. Such stupid stuff goes through kids' heads. Okay, so do we want a bird there? What other bigger ones do I have? Just for background. Some of that. Ooh, that fits there. Okay. All right, that works. Let's see if we can get this placed. Yep, laundry chutes, man. Gross. A kid that's so scary for a kid, but we lived in sort of a big Victorian house. Laundry chutes, basements, you know. Is it any wonder I grew up weird? I just want a tiny home. About 300 square feet, maybe between 200 and 300 square feet. Just me and my dog. That's all I want. I don't think that's so much to ask, do you? To me, doing crafts or making art, enjoying watching other people make art is a dopamine hit that I don't think any medicine could give you, you know? When you finish a page that satisfies you, there's no better feeling. It's like you look at it and go, wow, that turned out better than I thought it was gonna, you know? And those are the amazing artist moments. Those are the ones you have to revel in. Because there's lots of times we are our own worst critic. Holy cow, we can be hard on ourselves, you know? But we have to give the same weight to the positive stuff too. We can't just be all negative Nellies about our stuff. When we know that what we've done is some really good work, we have to stand up and acknowledge that. Otherwise, that flow is going to stop. Like you can't just expect it to keep going. Okay, so we have this little hole in the middle. So here are the choices. We have this one. And oh, these are all kind of restaurant eatery sort of pictures, kind of. But this one is kind of cool for that center picture. Oh, that works really well. Okay, we're going to do this one, so I need to trim it. Yep, this works really well. Oh, I'm liking this one now, too. I'll tell you, I've learned, because, you know, once glue is down, you can really wreck a picture trying to pull it up again, unless you're using the repositionable glue, which is awesome. It actually works really well. But I've learned to not glue them down completely or wait if something feels like it isn't working right, because I'll get up and make a cup of tea, go away or whatever, and I'll come back and I'll be able to sit it properly then. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is half of a book that I have taken all the pictures I want out of it, and so I use it as a surface to spread glue on, and then you just turn the page when you need a clean sheet. It's very handy, and you can still recycle the old magazines. So, see, you just turn the page. Beautiful. It works. It's so handy. Okay, here we go. We're going to stick that. No, we need to come up a bit. Oh, there we go. All right. That looks about right. There. Right in the center where it should be, right? A weather vane. Yes, they are so cool. You don't see them much anymore, but I guess you see them more in coastal towns or whatever. All right, so we have pictures of like restaurants and dinner services and stuff like that. We do have those. Or we have a bunch of small ones. See, these are kind of cool. So, I don't know. What do you think? What do you think looks like the grand option? That kind of suits it right there. And I think I'll leave the kids off, but I think I prefer this over the bigger pictures. I like the way, because that's why we laid the background down, was to be able to overlay some pictures on it. So let's start with this one and get it positioned. I have to sweep every day because I just can't be bothered putting my cuttings away at the time. I just let them fall where they may and sweep them the next day. Yep, yep. All right. Let's lay this down right here. Get that positioned there. I like this. I haven't done this style for a while. It's more edge to edge kind of stuff that I've been doing lately. A lot of edge to edge. This I like, though. I really do. All right. These are long videos. If you want to let me know in the comments if you like these or the sped up ones, let me know and I'll try and do both if people like both. I don't mind. I just don't want to bore everybody by droning on, you know, filling the air space, like the empty air. Chatterbox. All those years in school, that was called a chatterbox. Now we know that it's a divergence thing. And oh my goodness, talk about self-awareness now, you know. The more we learn about ourselves, oh, it can be a weird time in your life when you go on one of those self-awareness excursions. Holy doodle. Like, is anybody ever ready for that stuff? The aha moments that lead you to the next part of your life kind of thing. I don't recall being ready for any of them. They kind of, we get thrust into them and haha, hope for the best, right? Although some people have a bad habit of always expecting the worst. And that in itself is kind of sad, I find. All right, I like that. I think that's pretty. Yeah. All right, so that and the kitties can go there. I'll tell you, I got a load of old, like 90s gourmet magazines, and oh my God, the array of pictures, not just foods, but like dishes and places and gardens and all kinds of gorgeous pictures in those. If you get a chance to get your hands on any of the gourmet magazines, they are amazing. Absolutely amazing. Sometimes you have to check to see which way is up on your picture, you know. If it's from a magazine, at least there's usually some writing on the back to let you know, right? Because otherwise you're like, oh my God, why does that look so crooked? Probably because it is. And this is... yeah, there's something real wonky about this. Either that or it's an optical illusion. My eyes are playing tricks on me. So that could be it too, folks. All right. So we have this one here and this one here and these here. What do you think? Oh, I forgot about the fish. I love these fish. I really do. I love them. For some reason, these struck me. So pretty. So pretty. Okay. All right, can we use these somewhere? What if we did that? Ooh, that works. Or that. I like this up here. All right. Let's throw these fish right down here. All right. And let's get this pot glued down. Oh, this book is getting so chunky. Isn't that a wonderful feeling when your book gets all chunky and thick and just delicious, right? Absolutely delicious. Where is some tissue? Oh. All right. And okay, do we want the kitties up here and these? Ooh, I like that too. I almost like this over. Yes, okay. All right, so I think these are orchids. I think that's what that picture is. Yeah, so lovely. Oh, this is turning out really nice. Oh, I've got Kleenex all stuck to my hands. All right, so we're going to do this and lay that down there. Yep. All right. I think this is the last touch. I think, ladies and gentlemen, we have a blue page. There we go. The blue period. There we go. Okay. I really, really like this. I think it turned out smashing. Oh, there we go. I really like that. Thank you for hanging with me through the blue page. See you on the pink page. Bye.